and the mainstream media can go screw themselves. They've been screwing this country. Time for them to screw themselves. We're done with them. We're going straight to the people, and I think that's how we're going to get this country back. Snowstorm or not, I don't care if it's 4 people that show up today or 400. We're going to actually meet these voters where they are, because I report to you, not to the donor class, not to the Republican establishment, not to Ronna McDaniel. I report to you, the people of this country. And Iowa goes first for a reason. Every one of your voices and votes counts as the equivalent of 1 million people at that Iowa caucus on Monday. It's going to be cold that night. You know, I don't think it's going to be snowy like it is today, but it's going to be cold that night. But you know what? George Washington didn't complain that it was too cold when he crossed the Delaware. And I don't say that lightly. We are at a precipitous time in our country. I don't think we're going to have a country left if we stay on the current trajectory. We live in a 1776 moment right now. And you know what George Washington would say if he were alive right now? He would say that as a nation right now that we are still a little young, that we're still going through our adolescence, that we're still figuring out who we're going to be when we grow up, that we still have another 250 years left in this American journey. But it's going to have to be done the same way our founding fathers did, by us stepping up and seizing it. This time, we don't have to reinvent it with an American Revolution. We just have to revive the ideals of the American Revolution that they fought for us. You all have an important choice to make at that Iowa caucus. Do not walk into the trap that the other side has laid for us. These people, the establishment, they have made clear they will not let Donald Trump get anywhere near that White House again. And I respect Donald Trump more than anybody else in this race has. It's the right thing to do. He was a great president for this country. I respect him. I've honored him, and I will honor his legacy because it's the right thing to do. But I want you to open your eyes, people. We can't fall for their trick again. Last time, it was a man-made pandemic and a rigged election. This time, these people will stop at nothing. And I mean nothing to keep this man away from the White House. You know what? As much as we respect Donald Trump, we owe it to this country to open our eyes to that reality. What they're doing to him is wrong. I've tried to fight against it at every step by saying every Republican, including me, should remove our names from the ballots in Maine or Colorado. That have pushed back against these persecutions through prosecution, said it's wrong. But at the end of the day, it's up to us to preserve our country. And I worry we're buying the rope right now. They're selling us the rope that they're going to use to hang us tomorrow. We cannot fall into their trap. We love Donald Trump because he got this fight started, but now it is up to us to finish it. So this America First movement of ours, it didn't start in 2016. It started in 1776. And we owe it to those founding fathers, to George Washington, to this country, to make sure we have another 250 years and then some still left. That is why I'm asking for your vote on January 15th. If you want to save Trump and save this country and save our movement, then vote for the future of the America First movement. That's me in this race. I'll take Donald Trump as my most important and valued advisor when I'm in that White House. But this isn't up to one man. It isn't up to me. It isn't up to Trump. It's up to you, the people of this country. That's who our movement belongs to. So if you all do your part, I promise you, my wife Apurva and I and our family, we're going to do ours to make sure that our best days are still ahead of us, to make sure that you still get ahead in this country with your own hard work and your own commitment and your own dedication. And that you know what? You are free, just as you have been doing on this town hall right now. You are free to speak your minds at every step of the way. That is the American dream. That is what I will lead us to as your next president. And with your help, that is what we're going to revive to save this great country. Please come out. I'm asking for your vote on January 15th at the Iowa caucus. You press 1 right now that tells me you did it. Our family's grateful for your support, and if you all do your part, we're going to do ours, and may our best days still be ahead of us. Stefan's going to talk to you about actually the special opportunity he mentioned at the very beginning, and I'm going to thank you all and hopefully see all of you very soon. Stefan, you want to let him know?
You got it, and thank you all for listening.
Okay. Let's have some food. How was the live?
Good. You wanted to say goodbye to the live?
Oh, are we still live?
Yeah, we're still live.
How many? Which platforms?
X,
Bunch of them. Nice.
YouTube.
Love you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, it'd be the whole mainstream media trap. they're rigging this, actually, process. I mean, they're trying to create one narrative, and the mainstream media isn't just limited to left-wing media. It's the corporate media as a whole. They're trying to interfere in this process to set one narrative. And our only way around it is, if this was 10 years ago, a guy like me would have no chance. This is the only reason a guy like me does have a chance. And not only does have a chance, we're going to win this darn thing. Because I'm not going to stop at anything. We got home at, 2:30 a.m.? What was it? Close to almost 3 a.m.? I woke up at, 6:30? Earlier to make decisions about how we were running our day today. So, I'll run on 3.5 hours of sleep for 365 days a year if it's guided by our purpose to actually revive this country. And so we're going to work as hard for this country as I am in this campaign and as I have in everything else I've done. But we're not going to have a country left if we allow us to go in the same direction we've been going, and the mainstream media is trying to lead us there. And there is this game. The puppet isn't in the Democratic Party anymore. It's in the Republican Party. You can figure out, do the math yourself. They want to narrow this down to a two-horse race between Trump and their puppet. Eliminate Trump, trot in their puppet. Hell no, we're not going to let that happen. America First can't end with that trap. I'm in this to lead us forward. I think we're going to deliver a shock to the Iowa caucus. But either way, the media, look at Axios and that BS they wrote earlier today. Okay, that they have some random person on my campaign. And you know what? If somebody's working for us in Iowa, and whoever they are, they didn't name who it is, say they're looking for jobs in February. I mean, really, after the Iowa caucus, that does end for many of the people on the ground who I'm so grateful to us for what they've done here in Iowa. But the mainstream media tries to spin up some narrative that, does that spell the end of a campaign after the Iowa caucus? No, we're just getting started, actually. Because it's my obligation to this country. I see the trap they've laid. We're going to make sure we don't walk straight into it. And so, yeah, I'm going to do my part. I'm not going to apologize for it. It's because of platforms like this that we're able to make this work. And the mainstream media can go screw themselves. They've been screwing this country. Time for them to screw themselves. We're done with them. We're going straight to the people. And I think that's how we're going to get this country back. Let's go eat some food. You guys ready? I'm pretty hungry. Let's roll. You still alive?
Yeah, shut the door.
Look at this. Piles of snow. Hope everybody's doing all right here, but we're not going to skip our events. You want to come out? Whoa. You good at this?
You can leave it in the car.
Sit in the car. All right. Bon appetit, guys. Let's eat some food.
No eat today, huh?
Yes, we are. We can handle it. Thanks to our team driving us safely. They appropriately drove cautiously and slowly, and I'm grateful for that. Thank you, man. Doing a good job and keeping us safe, but we'll keep doing what's right. See what this restaurant has.